Welcome to the Locker, Season 4, Episode 42. I am your man, A. White, along with Van Hiles. And if you've been watching Twitter and you've been on social media, you've been talking about sports, anything UK sports, you're in the right doggone place. Yeah, we late. Because apparently every time we try and do our show, they trying to hold back greatness. Yeah. It's not because we brown skinned. Because I'm in management. Van run his own business, so late ain't a thing. Here we go.
What's up?
First of all, and let's keep it with tradition. I always ask you how you doing.
Hey.
Even though I really don't care when I ask you how you doing. I'll be
right.
Like, okay.
Right. So I don't know why the fuck you keep asking. All I'm gonna say is fucking pony up, motherfuckers. That's what y'all need to do. Pony the fuck up. That's all I'm gonna say.
So where do I start?
Shit, man. There's too many places.
We'll start here. I will start with this. So we did play against
who?
Louisville last week.
Oh, did we? I didn't know that. I didn't watch it.
And I want to. Well, let me start with this. Let me say, Tony. Tony Geiger, we appreciate your support.
Facts.
You know, Mr. Jones has continued to join the show. You can continue to join the show if you want. Facts. If Jalen wants to come on and talk about, his decision, or just want to just talk to us about how we feel about the decision, he can come on. But Tony Geiger, we appreciate your support, man. Keep watching the show. We're gonna keep watching your boy, man.
For sure.
I think injury set him back a little bit because every time he got a chance, man, he made big plays. So, but once you gotta move on. So Tony Geiger is Drew Phillips not coming back for some reason.
Anthony, See, we talk about this all the time. There's a thin line between having too much film and not enough film. I don't know. I think he is on, like I said with Jamin Davis a few years ago. I still believe Jamin Davis could have been a top 10 pick if he came back the next year, which is a lot of money.
Wait a minute. When did Davis go? When did he go?
He went late first round, after 15. I know.
Well, you didn't change your skills. You weren't saying you said if he came back, he would have been top, and you still might be right. But you had him. He came way higher than you had him.
Oh no, and for sure, no. He was higher than where I would have drafted him at. No doubt. But I think he could have been a top 10 pick. No doubt.
Yeah. You did say it. Yeah.
Let's see where he went. He went 19.
That ain't number 9 slots, and that based off how the draft falls.
Anthony, that motherfucker, after he ran that 40 time, he jumped. If he would have ran that same 40 time a year later, he would have went.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
You can't. There's two things for me with him and what I'm going to say with Andrew Phillips. When you go to the next level, it's a job. The amount of coaching decreases every level you go up. So your linebacker coach ain't going to spend the time that I'm going to say Mike Stoops or John Summerall would have spent on you, developing your skills. When you go on the next level, your development on skills is on your own. We ain't got time to fucking take you back to fucking Little League, make sure your footwork is right. They're going to put you through some drills, but the breaking it down is not as much. So I think another year on a John Summerall would have helped him elevate to, his skill set, his numbers, when you are 6'3.5" and you run a 4.47, a little more film would have got him. I feel safe saying he would have been a top 10 pick. And you know this, The higher you go up, the longer you're going to stay in the league, no matter how good you are. If you're a top 6 pick, you're going to get your 2-3 years with the first team. And if that don't work out, somebody else is going to for sure pick you up. So for me, I think Drew needs another year of being a full-time starter again, because I know he can play. Another year of tape, another year of experience, getting that tutelage under whomever is his DB coach will help him out tremendously. That's just my take.
We're gonna bounce around. Apparently, we're gonna bounce around because there's a whole lot to be talked about. I'm here to talk about it. So Louis says he don't want to know. He want to know details about Stoops. We're gonna get into that. We gonna get into the. Well, I ain't giving you all the tea because we ain't paid show. When we come to paid show, I'll tell you why I know what I know. But as long as I just tell you what I know, you just believe it on when we in the locker.
Hey. Let me see if this mic working. Is this mic work? Okay, it's working. Patreon. Huh.
Hey.
Well, Anthony, if we went on a Patreon site, dude, we might get kicked out. You would get kicked out of Lexington.
Yeah, we got to talk about that after the show because I had a couple interviews this week, so we're gonna talk about that. But go ahead. I don't own my own business like you.
That's what I'm saying.
This ain't a business yet, but go ahead.
But if we go paid site, like full paid site, we're gonna have to give the people what they want, unadulterated.
Can we? No, are we Mark Stoops? Can we give them more than we give what they can? Van, where were we at? I'm talking about not even episode 1, 2, or 3. Episode 4. Where were we at? Episode 1. So we gotta bring more than what we already bringing for episode 5 on Patreon.
Well,
they got to pony up then.
That's they're gonna have to pony up.
But we can't bring no more news, and we can't make news. We can become KSR and make everything news.
Well, shit. Or we can just do a cooking show and get them to pay for it. We just on this motherfucker just cooking on.
Now, you can cook. I can't. So that is interesting. You cook. I can't. But I do got to go back to this. And this is what I was thinking about. And this is why I say I'm going to jump around. Because I'm going to jump past what Louis said. We're going to get to that.
Okay.
We let our receiver coach go today. I'm torn. Not because we let him go. I'm torn because every time I talk to someone in the program, a fan of the program, a supporter of the program, just an average fan, everybody was kind of like, that is interesting. I wonder, we ain't KSR, but did we ever, and I don't want to be responsible for a man losing his job.
Don't say it.
Now, I don't, and that was Liam's boy. So apparently, I don't know. What's your take? And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna follow up on the comments, so you can comment what y'all takes are. I'm gonna share them, but I just had to get these introduction questions out, so we will share y'all comments.
You already know what my take is. You already know. I've said it on here many times. And to me, it's not all his fault. But when you're in a business, when you're a manager and your portion of the business doesn't bring in the revenue, who gets fired? It's usually the manager. So since day one, because what people are going to say is, well, we had Wan'Dale Robinson, right? Wan'Dale came up with his own tools. But look at all the other guys who was on that team. Epps, Ali. Did they improve during the time? No. Then you come up with these freshmen. They came in with their own tools. Did they add more tools to their toolbox? Did they even sharpen the tools that they came with? I would say no. Now, I would be a hypocrite if I didn't say that it's also on them. you come to this level, you also got to be able to understand that's also on me. So to me, it's a byproduct of, I don't think he was put in a bad situation. If you really want to think about it, when he got here, he wasn't a wide receiver coach. There was a guy named Blue Knight. He had his issues and he got thrusted into that position.
Right.
So I'm not sure that was his calling card anyway. So I feel bad for him because I think he got put in a bad situation. But I also, you got to be able to make your guys better. And if that means you got to talk to some other receiver, he played football. Hey, I'll dial up my ex-teammate. Hey, man, look. Fucking Liam. Hey, give me Cooper Kupp. Hey, Cooper, I need some drills. I need let me understand how you got to the place that you want to get to. How did you manipulate the defensive backs? That's all. I don't like to see anybody gone because that affects not only him, it affects his family. It affects the damn coach's room. So it's not a good thing, but it probably needed to be done.
I'm not going to say it didn't need to be done. The only reason I say that, Vance, because and you made a hell of a point. You made a hell of a point a lot of people didn't make. And nobody, here's the thing about it, man, nobody has ever made a point about Woodward. Nobody. Only people I've ever heard made a point are the two guys before me. And I'm not, hold on. I'm what you are saying, but I would hate to believe, because, hold on, let me get my screen back on. I would hate to believe that is the case, that we had any influence on it, because once we start talking about this Texas A&M stuff, keep that same energy. So what I'm saying is some people know stuff, some people don't know stuff. I'm only saying this about Woodward. He was thrown in a position he shouldn't have been in. He should have reached out to somebody else. And he may pull Eddie Grant. He may not even leave. He may still be a part of the program because he did fill in just because you needed me to. So you don't just hire me because you had me playing quarterback and everybody ain't what's the dude's name? Everybody ain't Matt Rohr. You can't just come in a quarterback and win the game.
Right.
What? The only reason I have pause on all this is, you ever heard of Darren Henshaw?
You mean Coleslaw? Yeah.
And where did he become Coleslaw at?
Here.
Who was calling for him before he became Coleslaw?
I think I'm looking at it on the screen. Hey, hold on, Anthony. Hold on. I am picking up what you putting down. I think we gotta be a little careful here, because I'm getting what you're saying.
They're gonna put a gag order on us, man.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. That's scary, man.
Yeah, when I started thinking about it, I wonder if we could have saved Bo Knight if we would have jumped on it, if we'd have jumped on it.
The guy I wanted to say was my guy from the boot, Coach Smith. Not Rick Smith, the other Michael Smith. Because he was probably what?
Now we do, Lake Dog.
I wish we could have kept him, because I think no thing. He was a damn good DB coach and a damn good a recruiter. And that could have saved us, because I think when now I'm gonna just say something because I know stuff. His departure was like when Ryan Perrilloux came to LSU and had his issues, and that whole quarterback room never became the same because it was always a year too early. I think the same thing with Coach Smith. When he left, we had to react. And I don't think we reacted to the point where we made an upgrade at the position. So his departure really hurt that room. The same way how, for me, Coach Slarman's departure hurt the O-line room.
Hey, man. No, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Because somebody just brought up, and I just thought about that. Somebody just brought up Woody came in from a QC position. To fill in.
Yep.
He make the same effing thing that Anwar Stewart makes as a defense line coach, dude. That put all these players in the damn NFL. It ain't been a year since he been the D-line coach. Ain't put a player in the NFL.
Whoa. He was putting the players in the NFL as
before
a QC,
he left and came back.
Before he left and came back.
So my thing is, so when they say he fit in, hey, they just plugged him in there, and he didn't do an admirable job. He making the same damn thing. The most solid position on the team this year, coach is making. And I didn't want to say that because I don't want nobody to think I'm that. I didn't think about it till the dude said he was a QC. He was a QC, and they bumped him up.
Yeah.
You make the same damn thing.
Well,
you hired.
And here's the deal. I'm gonna say this. Is that
hold on. No, we're not about to. This can't be real. You can't be effing. I can't, because I'm telling you, I had interviews this week. I don't know. We can't be a Division I program running like that. Your most consistent coach is making the same thing as the person you bumped up on a humbug and then had to fire him. Like, man, I don't even get hyped.
Is this mic working? Is this mic working?
That's serious. I just realized if that ain't the bullest of shits.
But Anthony, I think as I remember correctly, there's a few of them making the same amount. Is him, Collins making the same amount too? No, I think Collins making, if it's not 350, is right at it. I have to check it. Here is the deal. Here is what hurts Anwar a little bit is his time in the league. But I agree with you. It still should matter. But that's what they're gonna come with. Well, he only has 3 years of coaching experience? Yeah, one at App State.
They got him back from App State. He got he got guys in App State to play in the league.
No, and I hear no. What I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying at the time. I understand what you're saying. I absolutely understand that.
Yeah.
So you saying is inflation.
I'm not saying that.
What he making is, so when they move a guy from the scout squad, you're gonna move a guy from the scout squad. I'm gonna pay you with what's Holcomb, Marshall Faulk's backup running back.
Oh yeah.
Practice squad, we're gonna give you with his back. We ain't gonna give you Marshall Faulk money. We're gonna give you his backup money just because.
I'm not saying anything, Anthony. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I apologize.
We ain't playing. We got too many topics going. Oh man, I forgot to bring my battery charger up here. You gotta go. We're gonna start on this, and I gotta go get my charger before we cut the show off. Is Yinzer's job safe? And I'll be back. Hold on.
Is Yinzer's job safe? Look, man, I don't see how Yinzer's job isn't safe. That O-line, look, I don't think we really appreciated Sklar until Sklar's not here anymore. Those guys just don't grow on trees. I think you got to give Yinzer some time. And the other thing is he's trying to run a scheme that's totally different. And we got to get that recruiting back up. I think I would say this, where they were last year, because what I do when you compare things, you can't compare the end of last year then to the beginning of the next year. You got to compare common starting points. The beginning of a year to the beginning of the next. This O-line is better right now than they were at the end of last season. Much better. I don't think it's even close. So I don't see how he's not safe. Now, they had some issues in his last game, when the first 2 games they were better. But I don't think Yenser should go. I really don't. I think he's done a good job with his O-line. Remember, man, we lost Horsey. Dylan Ray had to fill in for guard, who was a tackle. He did well. He made the switch for Cox and Burton. That turned out to be decent. And Jeremy Flax fucking became a whole different player. So thinking about that, yes, I don't think he should be on the cutting block.
Yeah, he made a lot. That's one thing about it. He did make improvement, and the only reason, and I don't think Woodward's gonna be bad off, man. Like I said, I think he's gonna land on his feet. I think he's still gonna be in the program because I think he does have value. But I'm with Van. I think Yenser has made progress the time we've seen him in his position after being thrown in the position, injuries, portal. Even dealing with your boy from LSU, your boy from down at your crib, who left us premature.
Yeah,
Manning, Tayshaun Manning. Yeah. So I don't agree with anything Van says. We're gonna start getting back to disagreeing more because all this agreeing stuff. Get back.
It's holiday season.
I guess. All right. Elephant in the room, I guess. We ain't even talked about the Louisville game, but because I do got some things to say about that. But we're going to go with the elephant in the room. Lacey says Stoops was definitely going to Texas A&M. My cup is turning clear. You know why? I'm drinking holy water.
Splashed on us. I'm gonna say this: Stoops wanted to go to Texas A&M. That's what I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put Stoops was gonna take that opportunity.
I'm interested in this. For what?
That's what I'm gonna say.
Just to take the opportunity?
Oh, he was gone. He was out of here. I would say this. This is how I feel about it, and I could be wrong. If Stoops would have beaten, if we were to beat South Carolina, he might have been gone that week. I think that loss hurt the steam a little bit, but I believe if he would have won that South Carolina game, he would have been gone then. Yes, man. Look, y'all. The same way I feel about players. Players should be able to pick up and leave if they made the wrong decision. If I made the wrong decision to go to LSU, and I know I got a coach at Kentucky whom I grown to know, I'm going to go to Kentucky because LSU didn't work out. The same thing here. Sometimes as a coach, your word gets stale. Sometimes as a coach, what you don't hold that whipping stick that you held the first few years because them guys were scared of you. This is a chance for you to go to a situation where you have a legitimate chance of winning an SEC title that will propel you to a playoff opportunity with a blank checkbook. Why wouldn't you leave?
Hold on.
Okay,
I'm going to say this.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to say this. I'm looking at these comments on here.
Uh-huh.
And you sound like some of them. We might need to get them on the show instead of you. Because you sound like some of
they smart people.
They speculating. And you speculating on their behalf. You're not speculating on the way I would assume you to speculate. Hold on. Because one of the people said he was going to Texas A&M until they didn't match his salary.
I don't know about that one. No, I'm not. No, I don't know about
like
that.
You said before, not about this, but He's a second tenure coach in the SEC. Like, you got to pay for you to. Why would you offer him to come there and pay less?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. He was offered. So this is where all the bullshit started to come with people. He was definitely offered. This is what I'm laying on the table to anybody. It's not up for discussion. He was offered. He said it. I said it. I know someone who knows it was offered.
And they said it. I think they said it.
Yeah, he did. Here's where all the problems come. Now, he just said they didn't match his salary. Why would you offer a coach less than they're making?
Yeah.
Especially in the state of Texas.
Yeah, I'm
it ain't Iowa. Like, I'm gonna go just trying to, do you better. Okay, so that's one. So as a USM Cat fan, you done for this conversation. We're not posting no more of your comments because that was just whatever. The second one is he turned it down. So, and this is where stuff gets a little mushy. I heard what you said. Here's where stuff gets mushy. If he wanted it and they turned him down, now you got to come back to us. Like, what happened if you leave your wife and you be like, yeah, I left my wife, babe. And she like, well, no, I just wanted to do what we was doing. I don't want to. And you can't stay here tonight. You hey, babe, I was just playing. I ain't want to leave. So that's one aspect. Go ahead.
My wife don't know I'm leaving. It's only that's on the word on the street. That's her girlfriend's telling her that I heard that your husband was thinking
and
about
it's 12 o'clock at night, and she asking where you at though.
Right.
Hold on, because you do know I know coaches. So if it's 12 o'clock at night, your wife asking where you at.
Yeah,
okay.
It's 12 o'clock at night. I'm working, babe. I'm working. You know this. You know I work late. You know how I do. You know how I move. No. Now it's speculation. You don't know. Babe, we've been in this thing 11 years together. I've given you everything. I worked my ass off, and now you're gonna believe them? No, yeah. You know how I am. You know how I look good. Yeah, there's some people hitting on me for sure. Yeah, they be hitting on me. I'm at the bar chilling. Some little thing come up next to me and offer me a drink. You don't think I'm gonna take the drink? Right. But then after I tasted it, that ain't. I don't like my drink like that.
Stupid, man. Man, there was a comment on her somebody made. Gotta get back to it. So hold on. So the third one is. Oh, I don't know if everybody knows. So let's just I'm gonna bring it to the table for you if you don't know. So the third perspective is, and this is the one I'm not gonna confirm or deny. I know happened. I'm not gonna confirm or deny I know any of them. Because Stoops is where I'm from. I like Stoops. I feel like Van may have gotten Henshaw fired. Van may have gotten Woodward fired. So I'm not getting on any of that with a fan base turn on nobody. I'm gonna say this. I am gonna say this though. The view that he took the job and the big hat said, boy, what the hell did you do? And somebody, that's why the press conference is so awkward. And I'm speculating and say, well, we did so-and-so. You need to go clean this up. Because you're talking to the same big hat that paid 77. The number was way higher than 77, but they paid $77 million to let Jimbo Fisher go.
Mm-hmm.
It's not we're gonna pay him over 10 years. We're gonna pay him over the next 7, whatever he got left. They paid Jimbo Fisher $77 million check, and that wasn't the athletic department doing that. That was a whole nother organization. So my point is, we got three avenues. I'm not in on any of them because I don't care. We got our coach back and we ready to go. But the whole idea that people act like they know and he turned them down or they didn't offer him. It's one obvious one, but people don't do math, and it is what it is. So I don't care. I don't care to explain. I don't care to even get involved. I just know we got our coach back. And where was that? We was at way back. I got to find that comment. Somebody's like, we happy to have our coach back. Now, the only problem you're gonna have here, Stoops, going forward is, are they gonna happy to have you back? Because some people think you left us. And I'm letting them know that you never left us. You may not have had a chance to leave us. But I differ from Van because I don't think you tried to leave. Van think you tried to leave us. So if you try to cancel our show, let me remain. Van gotta go. And I'm sorry if I wasn't catching y'all comments because I was busy talking.
If I was Coach Stoops, and I don't know how much he reads social media, but when I played, I listened to sports radio, so I knew how the streets were talking.
I read the paper. I ain't listen to sports radio.
Oh, I listen to all. So I know what the streets are talking. I know how they talk. And the way they were talking, same way they talked about Cal, I'm going to feel a little disrespected. Because I don't think people understand where we were before I got here. You motherfuckers lost to Vandy in front of 2 people.
How long can you ride on that, though, man?
No, hold on.
How long you ride on it? We might win a natty this year. The way this team looking, we might be at a natty this year.
Right. Here's the thing, though, Anthony. I can ride on that to 2018 and I won 10 games. Then that 10 games was a fluke. Well, I can ride on that to 2021. I won 10 games. Right? And if it wasn't for the way MFers, like they treat Big Z in basketball, if they would have treated C-Rod like that, we probably would have won nine games last year. So with the way some of y'all talking, I'm not feeling that shit. And then when I say pony up, I'm gonna go back to this. When I go say pony up, but all off season, when the heat was on Mitch Barnhart, we were saying, "Oh, we ain't got NIL right. Oh, we're gonna lose. We losing players because we ain't got our NIL set up." But when I say some shit about it, oh, how dare he said pony up? But y'all during the off season, the fans were saying, "Mitch, you fucking us up because you ain't allowing us to pony up." But when I say pony up, now it's like, oh, how dare you say that? I'm just saying.
I'm going to give you another perspective. I'm going to blow y'all minds tonight. I'm going to give you another perspective. I can't find my fingernail clippers. For real. I can't find them. I'm like LeBron. I'm going to give you another perspective, man. Oh, y'all. And this is the craziest one to me. This is the craziest one to me.
Uh-oh.
If so, Texas A&M got all the monies. My understanding, and this is I kind of believe Texas A&M probably was going to pay Stoops maybe what he's making, maybe 11, maybe 10.5, 11. Yeah, we gonna want you to win. We going away. Somebody said in the comments, we going away from conferences. We going away from conferences, so we're gonna have brackets. So you're not gonna have to play. It ain't like you play LSU, Alabama, and Ole Miss or whatever. But here's the thing, Van. So we offered you 10 or 11 for whatever you got accomplished. Texas got all the monies. If you want to read into my comments, Texas has all the monies. Why would you offer me 11? Why would you offer me 10? So it's like, hey man, I got this burger. You starving? I got this burger. They normally $1.75, but I give you for $1.74. You may take it, but is the burger worth all that? You may as well pay full price for the burger. That's the concept a lot of people may not be looking at. That's the marker right there that may get us taken off the air. If you understand what I just said, that's the one that'll get us taken off. That's a take that'll get it taken off the air. Not this bull job they throwing around the basic narratives. If that's one that gets us taken off the air.
No, that's gonna take you off the air, and then it'll be me and USM Cap fan running the line.
I seen Chip post something on Facebook, but he went to my part account. He said, I've been busting heads on social media with all these people making up these stories about Stoops and turning the fans against him. Of course, I'm pretty sure half of the state believes that the last election was stolen. I didn't read it. I posted before I read it. I shouldn't have posted that because let me see. It was something that looked like it had some juice to it. Hold on. Kendrick joins in. Boosters and fans didn't want Stoops here or at Texas. Kendrick.
Texas. He's saying Texas.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I mean, that's what I thought he meant. They claim they offer less. Who is they?
Hold on. They did claim, but see, this is the shit that you know what it is, Anthony. It's like when you see back when I played, the contracts are different. Back when I played,
no, I did go 1-10, but go ahead.
When no NFL. When I got in NFL, an ex-player made the scroll on the bottom was James Smith, 5-year, $80 million contract. It ain't an $80 million contract, y'all. It is a year-to-year contract. So if he got cut, he ain't getting paid that 80. Now contracts they have more guaranteed factors in it now, but when I played, it was 80 million if you played your whole career, that contract out. So when people say it was 8 million, there was a lot of fluff underneath that 8 million, kind of like how y'all are pissed off that when Stoops wins 6 games, he gets an extra chunk change. So even though it was 8 million, maybe 8.5, he could have got $200,000 for probably players with high GPAs. He could have got another $200,000 for beating somebody. There was fluff under there to make that value to probably 10 million.
Is that what they call incentive based?
That's what they call incentive based. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's them little fluffy things that fans don't see. That all of a sudden the coach like, man, y'all fucking think I'm making 7 million, but I'm really making 12. Y'all just don't see the small print.
I'm gonna tell you this. I went to an interview today. Not today, yesterday. So I told you I had a couple interviews, right? And this is me putting my business out there. Just let y'all know I feel for y'all. I'm just trying. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. I'm subject to make almost twice what I make.
Ooh.
We find out the job is temporary. So in 3 years, you could probably move in another position. If there's guaranteed is not that position not being renewed. But after you prove yourself, you probably can move up somewhere. So you can take that route or you can whatever. So do you want to take the extra money and go ahead and see what's cracking? I'm saying that's real life. This is real life stuff. You ain't talking about Mark Stoops $1 million. You talking about somebody who making $15,000 a year. So I'm saying, do I want to take it? I'm not saying because I ain't been denied or offered a job yet. But I'm pretty certain what I'm gonna do anyways. So it's just kind of that. Here's another thing. Here's another thing I'm gonna we're about to get off this Stoops thing, and we're not going no longer because because it's getting too heated. The numbers going up, and I don't know who's gonna come back and start asking questions. Plus, I got another boss I'll answer to on Sundays. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker about that Texas shit crap. Here's the kicker about that Texas crap. One, if we beat, like Van said, if we beat South Carolina, then beat Louisville, Texas A&M may not be in the picture. He might have been gone. We would never know. Here's the kicker, and this is why y'all tuning us every week. Here's the kicker. We beat Louisville and Texas offers them. What if we lose to Louisville by 3? So it's just crazy as hell. Like the whole concept is crazy. We ain't like we stomped them, Louisville. Like, hey, now you beat Louisville, so we offer you. I'm saying that's just me, and that's just me. I don't know if it's Van, but I'm not a big hat. Van might be a big hat. I don't know how much money he got. You go to me, hey man, they just beat Louisville. We just offer. You did what? You offer what? Man, he might not even have a job. Oh, that was a guy that was on the press conference. Go ahead. Who are you gonna say?
No, I'm just listening. No, 675 looks much better than 6 and 6. 75 looks much better than 6 and 6.
Especially with the number one recruiting class in their junior year or sophomore year.
2 years ago. Here's the deal. They didn't want, from what I would say, they didn't want Mark Stoops number 1. I must just say this. I don't know how they do it.
No, he wasn't. I will confirm that he wasn't the number 1 pick, but
okay,
he was on their list.
I would say he wasn't even tier 1. Because you know what I'm doing? I'm going for the big dogs. I'm going Nick Saban's agent. I'm doing Kirby Smart's agent.
You ain't getting Nick, man.
No. But
Dabo,
I got to do my due diligence.
Dabo.
Yeah, I got to do my due diligence, right? I got to go big. I can't just say, or if somebody asks me, hey, Van, did you just happen to call Saban? Because I heard Saban wasn't happy at Bama. I'd be like, ooh, no. I got to go big. I'm going top down. I'm going Saban. I'm going Ryan Day. I'm going Jim Harbaugh. I'm going big. I'm going Dan Lanning. I'm going big. Okay. I kind of know that they're going to turn me down, though. So my tier 2 is my number 1 tier 2 is Mark Stoops. I know I can get him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the untouchables because I got a bag right here already. I got the bag. That's the easy thing. I want to see if I can get another bag. And if I can get under in them top dogs right now, Lane Kiffin. If I get one of them top dogs, I'm gonna go there first. But I always got my bag. You know, I'm not left out on the street with no bag. I got it. Okay. All right. I struck out on the guys whom I probably knew I was going to strike out with. Okay, Marcus, today. Here you go. I'm ready for you. Hey, are you ready? Because we ready. I think that's how it goes. And then when Stoops said whatever the breakdown went, then they went to Mike Elko. Because you know what? There ain't no fucking difference between Mike Elko and Mark Stoops.
That's what I was looking. When they went from us and they went to him, you know what that I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say my other thing. I'm gonna say this first. So maybe that incentive-based thing that wasn't attractive to some people. But hold on, lazy people ain't incentive-based. That's why who said up there told me, "Hey, white man, bet on yourself." Nah, there's a reason I got. Hey, so I said I want 3 interviews, and I gotta keep some integrity, and I gotta keep my relationships with people. Here's the thing. Here's the other thing. If I can get back to it, I'm rolling through a whole lot of stuff going through my head right now. I'm trying to regurgitate everything that I know. And somebody said counterfactuals. So I don't know whose stuff is factual that you call anything we say is counterfactual. What was the one thing okay. So give me this idea. What if you put you on here for 8? So we match your 9 mil, but XYZ 20 mil, 15 mil. And we give you 3-year deal. Probably 5, supposed to be 5. And you like, maybe that's what they might offer Stoops. Like, we gonna match you. I'm sure it was in the range. It wasn't below. I don't think it was a much above, and I think it was in the range he was offering them. When and don't none of y'all go to UK people. This ain't got nothing to do with NWAR. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody know UK. This is people I know at Texas A&M. Just by chance. So my whole point is this. What if, we mess around with you for 2 years, you jack it up, you mess it up and don't do it. And Deion be aside, You do tell me yes or no, could Deion clean up in Texas? Could Deion clean up in Texas?
Dion who?
Not
I know.
Walker. No, not
Oh,
Deion
okay.
Walker.
Yeah. Prime
Next
time.
year, Deion Walker could clean up Texas.
Could Prime? Yeah, Prime could. We ain't talking about the untouchables. We ain't talking about the untouchables. Mr. Walker is untouchable. We ain't even putting that out in the universe. I don't even want to talk about that shit. I'm not. Nope. You can talk about it. I'm not talking about the untouchables. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Man, let's move along, man.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm sorry I didn't keep up with y'all.
I'm gonna start crying.
Y'all
Man,
enjoy it.
you got me crying. Now.
I
You got me crying. You got me
Let's
crying,
see.
Anthony. You got me thinking. Really? They gonna get. Dude, don't do that. I can't.
No. I wasn't talking about Deion Walker.
Okay. All right. I feel bad. All right.
They bring a coach in, give him incentive base. If it don't work
Okay.
out, in 2 or 3 years, Prime gonna know what he want to do.
No, Anthony, no. If I'm Mark Stoops and Smith from Oregon State to Michigan State got pretty much a 7-year deal, I'm not going for anything less than 6 years. I might give you 5, but I'm not giving a 2 or 3 year deal. No, because your ass gonna fire me after 2, and then I'm left hanging. I want that deal that everybody else getting. I think I deserve what everybody else is getting. So I need that 5-year deal. So then I know I got 4 years to bring this program back to where I want it to be. So fuck that shit. 2-year deal. Hell, I don't care if it's $2 million, it's $200 million. Well, $200 million maybe.
I do want y'all to chime in because I know it's on social media. And a lot of y'all listen to Sunday Morning Sports Talk. I'm gonna post you. I'm gonna try to. Long as we don't get another long diatribe. I'm gonna post. Do y'all think were you irritated by the whole thing? So, I'm not saying Sunday morning, noon, or 2 o'clock, or afternoon, 2 o'clock, but Sunday morning, 9, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. The talks about if Stoops when he came back, who would we have wanted? And Mark Summerall came up. Were you irritated by that? Yes or no? I mean, you could show some short because I can't read everything. Were you irritated by the whole if Mark hadn't came back, who we were going to do? And were you on cool with Summerall? Because me and Van talked to a former player. And Von Bryant Williams didn't like it. So I was gonna move on to the next subject. Are we done? Are we done with Mark Stoops conversation, man?
Yeah. Because you brought Deion Walker up and I can't.
That's where we're going next. Then that's where we're going next. So
I can't do it.
So do we get? Then we ain't the ones to blame. Did we get rid of? Because I know last year a receiver didn't want to play for offensive coordinator. And didn't play in the bowl game, didn't play in the last game. I know that for a fact. Now we got 2. Well, next year they'll both be eligible for the draft. Dane Key and Barian Brown will be eligible for the draft. If this ain't Memphis, I'm not coming back. Was that said or no, man? I don't want to hear all your extra. You can say that after. Was that said or no?
I think it was said.
All right, now go ahead.
No, I ain't got nothing to say. You just took the damn thunder out. There was low night and it was just all thunder. I ain't got nothing else to fucking say. We just fucking put it out there. Shit.
So it really ain't on us. But I think last year there was a receiver that wasn't comfortable with the way the offense was ran. I think it. And Van said this last week. I'm gonna have to go back and revisit this because Van said it either last week on Sunday or last week on here. That Scangarello caught a whole lot of flack. He said, and like I said, but I know a lot of other things about Scangarello.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It could. I don't. You could be right, and that's why. And well, put it like this: I've seen how Mummy get fired because of Mike Major. You saw Bill Curry get fired because of Elliot Uselak.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Eddie Grant get fired because of Henshaw, Darren Henshaw, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, at a certain point, hey, man, I don't know what y'all doing, but we had running offenses for what 7 years straight, like heavy offense, and then we bring some receivers and they want to catch the ball. Now, here's the thing, man. If y'all listen on the locker, here's the thing. Cutter Bowley sitting back there looking like, okay, if Berrien and Dane leave, what is Cutter Bowley coming to?
Well, they got Gilmore, they got Porter. They have some people coming in.
And so we got we gonna come in as all freshmen, try to get proven, right?
No. Porter will be a
sophomore.
I mean, no, Dane. Oh, you talking about Dane leave now? I thought you talking about.
Yes, I'm saying no. I'm saying these guys.
Yeah. No,
so the onus on keeping these guys here. Ain't only on.
No, I got you.
Hey, when Cutter Bowley come here, hey man, who I'm throwing to?
Right. No, I got you.
Smith, Joe Schmo.
I thought you were saying the next year. Yeah, no, yeah. Here's the deal, though, Anthony. You're right. If they decide to leave this year, it wouldn't be a good look for Cutter. Also, this ain't back when we played. You can go get you some portal guys. If you know that I can go to school right now and start, you will get some big players.
Man, as much as I respect you, as much as I respect this show going right where I want it to go, because I'm tired of you. If they know that if our receivers leave, we can get some big players here, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no possibility that a receiver come here and reach out to Dane Key or Berrien Brown.
Yeah. Hold on. But here,
why do y'all not have any starting receivers returning? Nobody's gonna ask.
No, and that would be a downfall, because I think that's the same issue you're gonna have with a portal guy coming and having to talk to Devin Leary. But I'm gonna bypass Devin Leary. I'm having to talk to Will Levis. If I'm being honest. So here's the deal that I can say with the current guys. Well, the guy who was coaching them is no longer here.
Right.
So you're going to get a fresh start like everybody else. You're going to get, and we're going to tell you who it is. So.
Okay, so let's say, do we do good? Do we do plus or minus by letting them receivers transfer or be mad rather than get rid of the receiver coach?
That's a good question.
Maybe getting rid of the receiver coach was better, so they can say,
yeah,
hey man, we wasn't getting these guys whoop de whoop.
Yeah, hey, for sure. Because now you can spin your story and say, hey man, we got talented receivers. We got Tay Robinson. We had 2 receivers that are 4 stars. And the thing about the 2 4-stars that came here and started right away, if you good, you're gonna start. And we just kind of weaved the story for him. We had a guy who was thrown into the receiving room, coach, because we had a guy who did some things and got himself fired. And we had to rush to get somebody to replace him. Now we're gonna get a guy who's gonna coach you. He's a great receiver coach. Look at his resume. He's got these amount of guys in the NFL, and that's gonna maybe entice those guys to come.
Yeah. AJ said it.
Oh, AJ, don't come with this shit now. We already said that shit, AJ. We said that shit 40 minutes ago.
So
you come in late, AJ. Coming in late.
Brown can go, Keys stay. I don't know. Actually, as long as they get developed, we don't know what Brown could have been. We don't know what kid. I will say this, man. I will say is when I look at with the things Brown did, I said that looks explosive. And all it makes me think of, I gotta say this, all it makes me think of is how cold Craig Yeast was. Like they were both little guys. Yeast was probably smaller than Berrien.
Yes, he was. Yes.
Man, you couldn't touch him. And his confidence, like Berrien had confidence until it was taken. Craig ain't lose confidence. Man, you thought that hurt me, man? Come on. Come back there. Hey, Deuce, throw me the ball again. Hold on, man. We call 95A Johnson. What you talking about? That's hey, now, if they cover me, they bracket me, then it's going to Yeasty. But I mean, it is what it's.
I got a question for you, Anthony. When I watch the game again, and this is gonna be crazy for me to say because fans are gonna think I'm stupid.
Uh-oh.
I think Berrien Brown runs too fast on some of his shit. For example,
That's understandable. That's understandable.
those jet sweeps, he can't get in and out of shit because his momentum is carrying him to the sideline.
Nah, hold on. Go ahead, and I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Oh no, go on. I'm asking you that. I'm asking
you absolutely right, dude. You absolutely. If you fast as hell, you start off seeing where you at. Because if I don't reach the speed, I cut it. If you overplay me, I cut it. If you stay lagging back when I'm at half speed,
I'm gone.
I see you. You're right. And that's what people doing. Like when you see receivers come off and run a fade, and they always come off and give them a little half. And if you get them on your hip, oh, now it's over. Like I'm gonna turn on.
Right.
You don't ever come out turning on. So you are right about that. But that might have been something I talked to him by a non-receiver super coach. Yeasty could have taught him that.
Here. You know, I'm gonna get back to this. I know I said this before, but I'm gonna try to clarify it again. Scott Woodward isn't a bad coach because part of coaching is to tell the players to play and where they are supposed to be. Scott Woodward could tell you from a quarterback's perspective where if I'm playing quarterback, where I think you should be. If there is a certain defense, I'm 100% positive Scott Woodward could tell you the strengths and weaknesses of that defense and where the holes are. I can for sure tell you that. I know he knew that because he is a quarterback who knows the fucking plays. He knows the system.
Yeah.
Here is what we just talked about, the nuances of playing a wide receiver position. Scott Woodward probably can't do. He can't tell you because everybody on here would say, "Why would you ever not run all out?" That doesn't make any sense to me. Well,
right, yeah.
You shouldn't. You should have a little bit left in the tank for when you need it.
Yeah.
So that's the nuance thing. Another nuance thing is where my release point is. Where's the DB plan? Can I release here? Can I release there? What if I attack here? And what if you don't know that? Even if you know it, can you teach how to do it? Because Andy, did you not say last week you can't show it? That's a problem. Yeah. If I can't show you, and that doesn't mean I have to physically show you, but I have to demonstrate to you what it should be.
You can understand it.
That's it, man.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. They talk about who's going to be the next receiver coach. They know who can be the receiver coach. Let me ask you this. Let's get everybody riled up real quick. Then we getting out of here. Nope, we ain't staying late. We getting out of here because y'all took all our time on all this stuff. And as I said before, if I hear that y'all went on to another radio show and they said on songs, no, we giving these for your edification. You taking somebody and want them to debate what I have to say or what we have to say. We not here for the debate. Right. We not debating nothing they say. We are here giving you facts. If you say, well, they say, I'm telling you, we will cut the show off. I'm not here for that. Because we don't get paid like they do to do what they do. We doing it for y'all. So y'all getting free game. I will say this before we get off. Everybody's saying it's going to be the receiver coach. What's the possibility of it being Craig Yeast?
Does Yeasty want it? Because right now, Yeasty is leading a team. I don't care what level. When you lead a team, when you lead young men, an entire group, you start to realize it's a lot different than when I'm just leading 8 guys. So I can dictate everything in this program. Would Craig leave for that, or would Craig leave for a better opportunity? Because Craig's been an OC on the college level.
Yeah.
So if I'm leaving my head coaching job, I'm leaving for maybe an OC or passing game coordinator for the next level. I might not want to leave for a wide receiver job.
Now he's a high school coach now.
No, but what I'm saying is
he led up to a 9-1 season. He led to
yes.
And they was last year. I think they were like 2-8. So he got him turned around.
So then my next step is maybe
people need green guys to live, man. We still need green guys.
No. But what I'm looking for is maybe head coach job at another, I don't know, a D2 school.
He was head coach at Tiffin.
Yeah, Tiffin is what? Is that D2 or D3? I think that's 3. I'm gonna go to D2.
But he was a head coach there, and he didn't like it. I
That's
don't know. He didn't stay. And he was a Kentucky Wesleyan as well.
So he has head coaching chops. Why would I go all the way back down to a wide receiver coach?
Thank you, Lake Dog. Right there, man. We got 350,000 reasons.
But Anthony,
if they called you right now and asked you to take over for Chris Collins, you ain't gonna take over for Chris Collins for 350,000.
I ain't doing it.
You ain't been the smartest guy, and CTE might be setting in on your ass.
No, I got this is what I got other things more important to me. I got a daughter whom
absolutely. Yeah. These kids are all in college. But I understand.
Yeah, so right now it'd be hell no. There are bigger things. I'm not sure if Yeasty wants the job, I would fucking drive up to Lexington, to Mercer County, and drive him to Lexington if that's what it takes. I'm not sure he wants it.
I can't argue that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if it's bad blood still from the first time. He didn't get hired.
Good point. That's a good point too.
It could be the case. I don't know. But people, we enjoy y'all, man. We appreciate it, man. If we said something that offends you, go drink it off. What's Tim Couch's bourbon? Go drink some somebody gonna post it, but whatever Tim Couch's bourbon, go drink that. $150, $180, $190 a bottle.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's up there. I went in there trying to get me one. Let me support my boy. Ooh. Hey Tim, man, I'm over here trying to buy one of your bottles, man. Tell him put your boy on.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
180?
Yeah, it's up there. It's over 150. It's over 150.
How much?
I probably would have paid 115, 120 for it. At the point, no, I was going to a party and I was taking it as a gift. I wanted to try it. But
what's the volume?
The 750.
For 180?
I don't know what the percentage is, but yeah, it's the bottle was. I'm assuming the bottle was 750. I never got a chance to look at it. By the time we got to the shelf, he told me how much it was. I didn't really get a good glaze.
Ooh.
We was supposed to bring Jock Jones back, but we may. I don't know. We might have to reach out. We gotta see what's going on, man. We gotta see what's up with Geiger, man. I don't want to become hated on this thing. Like the locker became somewhere for us to release, man. I don't want no tension. That's why I don't want nobody going to nobody who's gonna bring some tension to us. Because if they take us off the air, if they bring tension to us, we're gonna be off the air either way. So
yeah.
And I repeat,
ain't nobody listen to us.
The information I gave was not from Kentucky. Not from Kentucky staff. So what I know is from what I know from the other side. I'm just speculating on how Mark Stoops dealt with it or whatever. But we might need to get Jacques back on. I would like to see what Jalen Geiger got to say. I like to see the mindset of a player transferring out of a successful
Yeah.
program. Now,
That's
I
good.
absolutely understand because there ain't no knock on the kid. Kid ain't
No.
done nothing wrong, had a few injuries, but I
Yep.
understand you want to play at the end of the day. It ain't got
For
nothing
sure.
to do with you hate the he gonna say, but then you gonna have some. The Kale Crowder's gonna say, hey man, I ain't seen the field since high school, or I
Right.
ain't had no balls targeted at me since high school.
Yeah,
He
that's
might have a
fact.
full question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. How can they take a? They. I ain't gonna comment, but it can't happen to me. It can't happen to us. But
who is
they
that?
got
Who
ways
that?
of
My,
damaging. They got
who is
ways
that?
of
Anthony? That's my question. What is that? I can tell you how they can take it. They can make it just like this. Just like I'm trying to how like it's convenient that certain people leave the program. But they ain't forced out. You know, we ain't. But there are certain conversations. This has been stated that we are going to have conversations with certain players, and we're going to see what that conversation leads to. Do you think that conversation goes anything like, "Hey, we need your shit"? We're gonna help you. We're gonna help you find another situation, but right now we need your shit. So either you can go on your own accord, or we can make it very difficult. So
yeah. And plus, we love. I don't know. I can't say I love, but I appreciate what Stoops is doing for the program. He up there where I'm from. I don't know how much. So there ain't nothing said today that I think only person that will be mad should be Woodward. But we did say that you were thrown in a position and you didn't do an admirable job, but you did the best you could. But I think you still gonna be part of the program. So I think we just need to be somebody who could develop the receivers. And we also broke it down to you on why he probably won't be here, because the receivers need to know they're going to have somebody helping develop their game. So Cutter Boley and Stone and those guys can have people to come in and throw the ball to. Bam, the bottom of the line. So if y'all reading on face value that anything we say is disrespectful to somebody, no, we are players. We are UK. We are team first. We just give you the information for you to regurgitate. Don't do no idiotic shit and go out there and flip what we said into hate. It ain't never hate. Everything we say is always for the big blue.
Right. Yeah, for
Ben
sure.
scratching his head. I ain't never seen him perplexed.
No, I'm just when AJ said it's the man, that's who.
Hey, Dave Chappelle went to Africa to smoke weed.
Right.
Hey man, we out of here, man. We'll see y'all next week, man. Appreciate y'all.